Still sane, exile?
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere.
Hello, so we got this unfortunate league extension, and this can reduce some players already barely hanging mental states to ashes. So I have a couple suggestions for games to play until 0.5 comes out. I know it's rather late already, but even just a week or even 2 days can make the difference to save you from complete despair. I would hope so. So first, this little game is called DRAGONKIN the Banished. It's an action RPG that recently came out, ending early access in March 26, so it's fully out now. And judging by a low count of reviews on Steam, it's likely that you didn't try this one so far. So it's a very high quality game, even if it's marked as just AA. In a couple details, it's even better than Path of Exile 2. In other words, it has features that I wish POE had long time ago. But I can be specific, it has a fucking death recap. It will show you what killed you and what kind of damage killed you. And also it has fucking training dummy. The forbidden technology of the ancient Egyptians. It got training dummy, and also it will show you real-time DPS meter. Very useful skills. Overall, this game does many things right, and so far I did not really find some serious problems with this game. So I was surprised by how good it is. I didn't expect too much of it, but I really liked it. It exceeded my expectations and it was very fun. I would sum it up as most similar RPG game to POE with 1% of the content or more, give or take, but really it's a not long game, but definitely it can keep you entertained intensively for 10 days easily. It's I will say that it's not for people with faint hearts. You actually need to build your builds, with the main systems of power being puzzle-like. Yes, puzzles, yeah. So these are linked to unique drops that you got, so you have to figure out your setup on your own. You can't really easily copy some guide or anything like it. You can get the main idea and what to do, but your unique situation and the build options that you will have will be just unique to yourself and just tied to the specific drops that you got. So this will be big yikes for you POB warriors out there that would want to try copy some builds for this. This game offers wide variety of customizations and details to tweak about your hero. With all these complex systems, it's more similar game to Path of Exile. With main points being that you have main skills that you are linking with supports to get the highest number of modifiers for your skill. So instead of the classic 6 link from Path of Exile, you are creating the biggest number of links that you can fit into your skill sockets, and that being 49 hexagons. And the combinations are infinite because each fragment is randomly generated and unique. Also, second point is that in endgame you can select passives to apply mods to your endgame maps. It's like an atlas tree in very simplified edition. It looks like there is a lot of inspiration from Path of Exile, even though the inventory and items look just like Diablo, and that's alright too, I guess. It's quite nice. Everything about this game is decent or great. And look, this zone is exactly like that amazing place from Expedition 33. Oh well. Main game loop is high speed and super fun. Well, I guess that depends if you can put together a build that you like. Loot is great. In-game loot filter has many options to hide all trash. I feel like the loot is meaningful and it also feels much better than POE. Story here is decent. You basically are killing some ancient dragon lords that are gonna conquer all humanity and steal your souls or whatever. The campaign is sort of main part of the game, and then endgame is more of afterthought. Practically it's endless but pointless after a certain point. For me it took 10 days to min-max one character. So there are 4 different classes with their own sets of 17 skills for each of them, and most of these skills are unusable joke really, compared to the one best skill that just outperforms everything else greatly. But overall, the low difficulty of the game allows you to play anything you want. The customization of details is vast and complex, but the overall number of skills or builds is quite limited versus Path of Exile. The biggest build variety comes from your pet dragon that also has about 17 skills for each of the 4 attributes that you can choose one of them. And all this works as a passive addition to your main skills. Regarding difficulty, there are 16 settings ranging from super easy to super easy with friction. That means that it's not really difficult in a sense, it's just artificial difficulty. Friction is done by fucked up shit, like the monster is evasive, it will block, and it can gain just total damage immunity for limited time. So with infinite damage you will just wait for some monsters when you have the right conditions to kill them, I guess. That's where the most of the difficulty comes from. And regarding defense, there is no death penalty in this game really, so defense is whatever the fuck you wanna do about defense, it doesn't matter. You have a DRAGONKIN cap. If you find one damage type to really mess you up, then just get resistance for that type of damage and you are golden. It's really not difficult a game in any sense. So I have to mention the main difference to Path of Exile, that this is not live service game and you can play this offline. Also there is an option to co-op with 3 friends if you happen to have any. Also crafting here is very simple and minimalistic. Even though you collect like 50 different materials, you mostly have to farm all your items, and these materials are mostly used as a additional nuisance. To sum it all up, if you are hungry for making builds and new experience similar to Path of Exile 2, I strongly recommend this game. It's great. So I try to show you really good games that people don't know about, and so next we got something very different. Old school type of RPG, SVAROG'S Dream. This one is not Exile-like, far from it, but at certain point I said this one is better than POE. Well, it was a bad league, and SVAROG'S Dream has certainly moved me in much bigger way. It's very special to me, and it's sort of an artistic game. I don't know, maybe I'm biased, maybe it's all because this game is about Slavic mythology, which is so fucking cool and rare. You know, everybody does Greek, Norse, East, or even Egypt mythology. It's like orchestrated in everything. But this type of art is so rare, in video games at least. So to me, the story is very fresh, the world is very fresh and just so fascinating. But I would understand this is not game for everyone. You have to feel this one. I will say the main thing, you have to be good enough person to deserve to play this game. It's that good. It's that important. I will try to keep this short. I could give endless space to this gem. I was making video about this game almost 2 years ago. Hopefully one day I will finish it. So I will not do a full showcase for this now. I'm not prepared at all. My characters are not in a good spot for a showcase. I haven't played this in a long time. This character is just endgame memes now. I play Summoner Necromancer that collects souls to get power from each kill, and I'm leading tribe of cannibals to consume whole world. How epic. If you love old school RPGs, this one is definitely for you. So this game was mainly done by one person. Unbelievable talent. It got just the most lovely item system. The loot is not random, there are several hundreds of pre-made items that can spawn randomly with random levels, and you can upgrade most items by 10 levels, or rather quality as it's called in this game. There's a bunch of skills spread over 16 classes, and your hero can select 4 classes at the same time. All the usual build archetypes are present in these options. Melee in this game might be the most fun and easiest to play, so I would definitely recommend this type for a new player. The game is not easy to get into, I would say. The music is superb. The visual style is pure gold, and the story was so captivating for me. Gameplay is also excellent, but certainly this game also has its quiet moments. But I was playing this a long time ago. I'm sure the game had some problems before. Hopefully most were fixed by now, but even then I could not be bothered. I fell in love with this completely. So if you have a space in your life for something different, something amazing, something that will bring you back, check out this big legacy of human culture. It's an incredible game if you are able to feel it. Really, really something special. Now we are getting to some really serious business. The best at the end. This is WARLORDS BATTLECRY 3 with, I guess, its fan-based mod, the Protectors of ETHERIA, and this game is just insane. This is RTS strategy game with mix of RPG, so it's RPG RTS hybrid. The true one perfect hybrid. The game has 16 different races. This is not your stupid, senseless, brainless Age of Empires. So let's consider, if you don't know about this game, Age of Empires 2 may be the peak of RTS games for you. If you don't play any better games, then Age of is enough for you. Yeah, it's great. But then if you play a better game, all of a sudden you see that it can be good, it can be done right, and Age of Empires sucks huge dick. So let's check out this beautiful game, the best RTS ever made, WARLORDS BATTLECRY, insanely complex RTS with RPG elements that are persistent. You have your hero that you can take from one game to another, from one campaign to another. You can level one hero infinitely. I guess there is some limit with the number of levels, let's say 1000, but you can keep playing your one hero in every single game. Even this concept sounds unbelievable, it sounds like it cannot be done, but this game just works perfectly it's incredible, incredible game. This video will be showing skirmish versus AI opponent of hardest difficulty. This one is probably the best game you never heard about. Actually still being developed by that team that made this mod, and they were working on the mod for like for more than 10 years now. It's really long work in progress. There's another great looking RTS game that's upcoming this year, hopefully. It's called WARLORDS, and it's amazingly mind-breaking concept of strategy game with dinosaurs. But well, hey, that's been done 30 years ago. Even before that, there are a shit ton of medieval games with dinosaurs, I guess. This one for sure is great. There are swords, there are beasts, magic, dinosaurs, probably robots, more of a golem type entities. This game has everything, it has it all. And maybe best of all, this is now standalone free game. The mod is free, like the whole game modded under the new name PPE, the Protectors of ETHERIA, is a standalone free game. And nobody knows about this game. I didn't know about it. I was searching for this for fucking 20 years. I could not get to this game. That's why it's important to me to make a video about this, to get at least some acknowledgement for this game, because it's just so amazing and so unknown. Because back in the day, apparently most of the people that played this game knew about it just from magazines that came out with the CD. It was from game magazines. Really amazing to see such passion, such dedication to something. They are working on the mod at least for 10 years. I don't really aim to explain the game to you. I just need to mention it. There are so many options, so much the infinite replayability options. I will say that at the end I got completely wrecked by this hardest AI. I was having a blast losing to this AI. It was huge fun to even have a hard time like this. It was great game. Yeah, so here are my 3 main picks for games that you may not know about, and they are definitely worth to know about. If you don't find any of these interesting, and maybe you don't even want to play any RPGs before the new league, then I guess, yeah, take a vacation and play Subnautica 2. That game also looks amazing. I will try it, but well, I need to finish like 20 other games before the new league, and also some work should be done. So yeah, need a time machine, but don't you have one? I swear I will give it back to you yesterday. Hey, thank you for watching, and I guess if you don't still be playing these games, then I will see you at the league start. Bye bye.